Hi parents, my name is Sandi Shaner. I am Carly's mom and the founder of Carly's Cause, which is a local nonprofit that works with children with autism. I'm also a student at San Diego State University, and I was speaking with Dr. Fishman at the Autism Research Center, and she liked one of the techniques that I use with my daughter in creating paintings. Now, my daughter is severe autism and intellectual disability, and so she has a very difficult time with fine motor movement. And she also is nonverbal, so she doesn't have a way to express her emotions. But when I give her a paintbrush, something comes out of her. She has control of the paintbrush. It's hard to do on Zoom, but so you can understand, it's easier to do this than it is to do this, right? So some of the paintings I'm going to show you that she has done. Here's one that we did of a guitar. You'll notice a theme is this background. Here's another one that she's done of a cat. And then we progressed to the mighty horse, a dog, and with lots of help from mom, a unicorn. Now I want to share with you ways that even if you're not very artistic, you can help your child to create stuff like this. It gives them a sense of accomplishment. They feel like they have a unique talent by seeing these pictures come to life. And it all starts with one theory. Here we have a whiteboard. Here we have no more white. So the goal is on day one, you take your whiteboard and you take 3 different colors. And the basics of color mixing is that if anything's too dark, add white to it. But we know from school that red and blue make purple, and blue and yellow make green, and red and yellow make orange. So if you look at this particular painting, I used blue and yellow, okay, and white, and it made this beautiful background. In this one, we used blue, green, red, and white. And let's go back to our lovely guitar, which was just yellow, red, and it created the orange with the yellow and red, okay? So the very first thing that you want to do on the first day is just teach your child how to paint till there's no more white. You guide them through a few strokes just to get them going. If for some reason they're not wanting to do it, tap the elbow. Tap the elbow towards, just keep tapping the elbow towards the painting. And they'll start to realize, wow, okay, no more white, you know, and they get really into it. And I've done this with large groups of kids too. They really do like to see the white disappear and the blending of the colors. And a lot of children with autism have really good visual capabilities. And so when they start to see something, they grasp onto it pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my daughter over here, and we're going to get started on a painting for you. I'm going to do a few strokes with her, and then we're going to finish up the painting by ourselves. And then the next part of this video is where I teach you how to draw the image. Now, when drawing the image, you're only going to use circles and lines. Don't get too technical. Everything that you've seen her do, she's done with circles and lines. Sometimes it requires a little hand over hand to keep them in the lines when they're painting. But again, you can let go and end up tapping the wrist or tapping the elbow and help to keep her focused. All right, so I'm going to bring my daughter Carly on, and we're going to make a little painting for you. Come here. Mom. So this is Carly. Wave. Good waving. Hey Carly, we're going to do a painting. Which color do you want? I know, it's very hard to focus like that. Which color do you want? Okay. Two more. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to stand over here. Okay. Good yellow. Circles and lines. Paint till there's no more white, Carly. No more white. All right. How about if we do red? Well, actually, it's a surprise because it's not red. It's pink. Pink. Oh, wow. Very good, Carly. Very good. More? Do more? Pink. More painting. Come on. More painting. So there's no more white. Right. And now how about if we do blue? Blue's a small paintbrush. You don't want to have a paintbrush that small. You want to have it bigger because then she feels more control. Let's go. More blue. Keep going. Okay, now you want to go back to yellow? Go to yellow. Yellow. Until there's no more white. That's right. And what can we do? You see how suddenly the blue is turning green and the pink is turning orange? Go on. You can do it. Very pretty. Keep going. Keep going. No more white. Keep going. What color you want now? Which one? You want that one? Okay. Keep going. Good job, Carly. Thank you. You're such a good helper. Okay, so as you can see, whoops, I think I'm on the wrong side. There we go. As you can see, this is what it starts off, right? It looks like that. You can go for 5 minutes or 10 minutes as long as they'll attend to the painting and give like a 5-minute break with an iPad or something, then come back and finish it. I didn't want to keep her on too long with you all because I didn't want you to have to sit there and watch the whole process. But I will put part 2 of this video coming up next. Hi. Okay, we're back. I goofed up on one of the previous videos, so you didn't get to see us do this, but what I'm going to do is explain to you what we did. Let's go ahead and start with the background. See, as you can see, she was able to blend all the different colors. And then what moms and dads and caretakers do is we go one of these types of brushes. It's a sponge brush. We go around the edges like this, just to make sure that it has a nice clean edge. And then sometimes on the background itself, the child is just going crazy, putting swipe after swipe after swipe. Sometimes there is a glob. So you would just touch the glob and get them globs off of there, like this, right? Okay, so then we chose to do a ladybug. And to do the ladybug, we want to use circles and lines. Here's a regular old cup. There's your first circle. See it? Pretty cool, huh? There's the bottom of your cup. There's your second circle, right? Yay. Okay, so then once you draw your 2 circles, you can look at this, or I'm going to share my screen in a minute and let you know where I got it from. You'll draw your circles first, right? And then you'll draw the antennas. Then you'll draw your leaf around it, okay? And then you're ready for paint. Now, when we first do the painting, I don't expect for my child with autism to look at this and know what I want her to do. I don't expect that. So this is when we use a very small brush. Okay, this is a smaller brush, as you can see. Most of the brushes that we have are large like that, right? But this particular brush is smaller. And you'll take your paint and you will draw the rim in the color that you want the child to paint, okay? Dip it in red, draw the red circle. Dip it in black, draw the black head, okay? And this way, your child will understand what color that they're supposed to paint, and it makes it quite enjoyable for them. Otherwise, they will, I've seen it done. They're gonna ignore those pencil lines, and they're just gonna go more of what they already did. Which is fine. I mean, it's all art, and it's all very beautiful. Okay, and so once you're done going over this, like we still have some fine stuff to do, put in different type of shading and stuff till this is completely done. I use white for the shading. I haven't done any of the fine shading on this to where you can see the detail of the leaf, or some white shading around some of the black dots just to make them kind of three-dimensional looking and pop off. But this is basically done. And make sure down here in the corner that you have them write their name and let them know that they just did a very wonderful painting. Maybe even show them other paintings that famous artists have done online so that they can understand that what they did was hard work and that it really is worth something, okay? And they should be very proud. So now I'm going to share my screen just for a moment. Hold on a second here. Let's bring up. All right, so let me go ahead, and I brought up the picture I wanted you to see. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see where we got the idea from. Does not share screen. Okay, here we go. I got it. Yay. There we go. Look at that. So this here, you are sharing screen. Good. So you can see where we got it, and you can see here where I'm going to do with white. Actually, I'm going to put in some additional little artistic pieces. Look, there's white around the black, around the little lines, around the red here, right? And yeah, we just did like a cute little ladybug. So let me see, stop share. I hope you guys have learned something from this, and I hope you're all staying home, staying safe, and keeping the kids as busy as you possibly can. Again, I'm Sandy, I'm Carly's mom, and if you like what we're doing here, make sure you do the painting, and then in the comments section, post a snapshot. Let us see the work that you're doing. Let your child's work be admired by the rest of us parents and the teachers and staff and researchers over at the San Diego State University Autism Research Center, okay? So looking forward to maybe doing another video for you. Let's see what comes next. Thank you.